Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
What one thing can you say about your local quality co-op store? You can trust us. You get what you need for your farm, for your lawn and garden, and the safest products for your pets. We're locally owned and operated, and you can trust that we care about our community and the people in it. So if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, the Quality Co-op Store has exactly what you need to get the job done. All this plus friendly, knowledgeable advice. Your Quality Co-op Store. There's one near you.
What sustains us? Food? Family? Faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all right here in Alabama.
Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. Peanuts are a treat for most of us, but about 3 million Americans are allergic to them. Today we'll tell you about a new treatment to desensitize people with peanut allergies.
Author, photographer, journalist, storyteller. Was there anything Catherine Tucker Wyndham couldn't do? Today we're heading to Thomasville, Alabama to visit a museum in her honor. And while we're in town, we might get to hear a ghost story.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, I'm showing you how to turn 5 simple ingredients into some of the best enchiladas you've ever had. Stay tuned.
You've heard the catch line, where's the beef? Nowadays though, a lot of people are asking, where's the beef from?
It's true. Beef processors are booked for months in advance as demand for farm-to-table beef and other meats has reached new heights.
Over in Fayette County, Vista Farms is a case in point. Not only are they selling their beef to the public, you can also find it in a local restaurant and even school cafeterias. At Vista Farms in Fayette, Alabama, there are subtle signs of farm manager Sarah Die-McElfresh's Texas roots. The 7th-generation cattleman came to Alabama in 2014 and has overseen a big shift at Vista Farms, which includes offering locally grown farm-fresh beef directly to consumers.
We've worked really hard to get where we're at and to make our product the best that it can be, and we got quite the quality right now.
It all started when Sarah was approached by the folks at Fannie's restaurant who wanted Vista Farms beef to grace their tables.
We started processing beef and selling it to them, and it was a big hit, and I wanted a restaurant that would represent our brand well, that we don't need extra. It speaks for itself.
We've got the chuck roast today, which is amazing. We did a Mississippi River boat with it.
That's a McElfresh family creation, a baked potato topped with roast. Plus, Fannie serves Vista Farms steaks and burgers.
I had the plain burger, and even if you didn't have any condiments, it would have been fine. That's a compliment. I cook, so I know what tastes good.
And I had the lumberjack burger, and it has a little bit of barbecue sauce on it, but the meat is so good and so juicy.
Everybody comes for our Vista burgers. It's a higher quality product, you know, everybody likes it. And we love using it. You can tell the difference, like if you go to the store and you buy a steak from the store and you have one of their steaks, you can use the same seasoning, you can cook them the same way, but they are not gonna taste the same.
And now even school kids can enjoy Vista Farms beef in their cafeteria lunches, including a lunchroom favorite, Sloppy Joe's. The beef has been a big hit with students and staff. And this new partnership could not have come at a better time.
We had struggled last year getting beef into the schools because traditionally most of our beef comes from USDA commodities. And we didn't get a lot of that last year with all these supply chain issues. We're wanting to venture more into produce and get more local grown stuff into the schools because that's reinvest in our community. And we are a small town, and that's kind of the best thing that we can do, and we can expose our kids to where our food actually comes from.
Knowing that her work at Vista Farms provides nourishment for students, Fannie's patrons, and other locals, well, that's the reason Sarah does what she does.
It's a lifestyle that is in your blood, and it's not made for everybody. It is hard work, but it's very rewarding, and it's something I couldn't do without.
Now, you didn't see him in this story, but Sarah co-manages the farm with her husband, Scott. He happened to be at a bull sale the day that we were doing the shoot.
That's an important part of the farm. Now, they definitely have a lot of irons in the fire at Vista Farms, and we're told that they're the first in Alabama to offer beef through the Farm to School program, which is ministered through the Department of Agriculture and Industries.
And they were one of the first beef producers to join Sweet Grown Alabama. But there have been a bunch of cattle farmers who have followed suit. To find a farmer who sells beef near you, just visit sweetgrownalabama.org. Attention Catherine Tucker Wyndham fans, you might consider making a pilgrimage to Thomasville, Alabama. We'll tell you why when Simply Southern continues.
If you prefer emailed invoices instead of stacks of mail lying around, Alpha policies are eligible for e-bill. You can also reduce the amount of mail you receive when you sign up for electronic documents for auto. Once you register your policy at alphainsurance.com or through the Alpha To Go app, you'll be able to access important documents in just a few clicks. You'll also have access to view and download your ID cards, view policy details, e-file, e-pay, and text to pay. It's never been easier to do business with Alpha.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Farm Bureau Bank has built its entire existence around the lifestyle and needs of farmers and ranchers across America. We're here to help grow traditions, give back to agricultural communities, and offer financial convenience for your unique way of life. From sunup to sundown, we are committed to serving you.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.